Stop right there. Are you tired of your company being stuck in the middle of the BSG rankings? You've searched for the best BSG strategy, but your high-end differentiation approach is bleeding cash. Today, we're not just doing another business strategy game tutorial. We're performing a radical, profit-saving strategy change. We're going to show you exactly how to change your BSG strategy and, more importantly, when you must make that life-or-death decision. The fatal flaw, market saturation, and the need for a strategy switch. Look at the competition right now. Most companies are running a very high SQ rating and have a high number of models. This tells us the differentiation category is completely saturated. Trying to make a profit using the differentiation strategy in this hyper-competitive environment is incredibly difficult, almost impossible. That's why we are Company F, and we are initiating a massive change in our core strategy. We are moving from broad differentiation to the best cost strategy. This is the key to victory because that market segment is less saturated, and with this shift, we will significantly improve our overall score. Before we dive in, let's look at the damage. On the BSG Balanced Scorecard, we are currently ranked number 4. We need to implement significant changes to climb the ladder and secure a better position. While our EPS, return on equity, and stock price aren't catastrophic, they are nowhere near where they should be. On page 5, we see the real issue. Company F only made a profit of about $65,000. The best performing company managed to net about $99,000 in profit. To improve our profit and catch up with Company B or even Company H, we need a dual approach. Improve sales volume and drastically reduce costs. Immediate action. Inventory clearance and cost reduction. The first major problem area is usually distribution and warehousing. Look at the inventory we are holding, especially in North America and Europe, Africa. It is huge. We must clear this dead inventory now. In North America, we are clearing 100% of inventory with no loss, so we leave it. In the Europe-Africa region, a full clearance is causing a loss, so we must adjust the clearance percentage until the margin over direct cost is a positive number. We will try 25%, which allows us to make some money while clearing the stock. For Asia-Pacific, 100% is losing money, so the best rate is about 50%. In Latin America, 100% is a loss. 75% is still a loss. The best case here is 25%. We have partially solved the inventory problem. Now, let's look at our spending, especially in wholesale marketing. Boosting demand. Wholesale and internet marketing. We noticed a major problem in our wholesale marketing efforts, particularly in Asia-Pacific and Latin America, where spending was quite limited. To maximize the sales needed for a best cost strategy, we must increase our spending, especially for brand advertising, so our product reaches more customers. We need to check the competitive effort for brand advertising. The average is about $19,000. To maximize sales and profit, we must be above that average in every region. Next, before we finalize the marketing budgets, let's optimize our labor structure. Labor optimization, compensation, and training for efficiency. We must go to compensation and training to improve the conditions, especially in our new plant in Latin America, to ensure efficiency under our new cost-focused strategy. We will increase the base wage by 1%. For best practice training, we will allocate $6,000, similar to other regions. The supervisory staff ratio must be set at 1:40. Supervisory compensation will also be increased by 1%. That's all we need in compensation and training. Now, let's get to the core of the strategy change, production. The production shift, lowering SQ for best cost volume. Remember, we are changing the strategy. By checking the competitive effort, we see that the SQ rating around 7.0 and above has no serious competition because most companies are at 8.0 and above. Our goal is to target that less competitive 7-point range. First, we are reducing all Six Sigma spending to 0 in all existing production facilities, Asia-Pacific, Latin America, and North America. We need to hit at least a 7.0 SQ rating. In Latin America, we will increase enhanced styling features to 70 to achieve a 7.1 rating. We will set Asia Pacific and North America to also hit 7.1 SQ. The expected branded production needed in year 13 is 11,000 pairs. We must find ways to maximize this demand. Pricing and volume, the wholesale and internet push. Let's return to wholesale marketing and push volume, the cornerstone of the best cost strategy. We will maintain the retailer support budget. For brand advertising, we will set the maximum of 30,000 in North America and Europe, Africa, and at least 28,000 in Asia Pacific and Latin America, aiming for above-average demand. Since we reduce the SQ rating, maintaining the high price makes no sense. We'd lose demand. So, we must reduce the wholesale price. We will reduce the wholesale price to $62. After this price drop, the total branded production needed jumped to 15,200 pairs. The volume is coming. We must apply this price logic to internet marketing as well. Free shipping is too expensive for our new strategy, so we will select no. We'll increase the search engine advertising budget to at least 16,000 in North America and Europe, Africa, and at least 15,000 in Asia Pacific and Latin America. Production capacity and final distribution logistics. Before adjusting distribution, let's ensure we have the capacity to meet this massive new demand. Go to production facility and buy additional equipment in Asia Pacific and Latin America. Go back to branded production and send the extra shoes to the newly equipped regions. 7,200 in Asia Pacific and 4,000 in Latin America. Now we finalize the distribution plan, zeroing out transfers and allocating production from our facilities to the regional warehouses. Send 4,300 from North America facility to the North America warehouse, and the balance to Europe, Africa. Send 3,616 from Latin America facility to the Latin America warehouse. Send 3,600 from Asia Pacific facility to the Asia Pacific warehouse. We will reduce North America inventory clearance to 75%. Adjust brand production to 7,400 for Asia Pacific and 4,200 for Latin America to account for private label demand. The final precise shipments to meet demand, 181 from Latin America to Europe, Africa, and 3,093 from Asia Pacific to Europe, Africa. After fine-tuning, Asia Pacific to Asia Pacific warehouse is 3,600. To Europe, Africa is 3,193. Latin America facility to Latin America warehouse is 3,416. And to Europe, Africa is 381. This locks in our distribution. Optimizing private label. Let's look at private label. We have 600, 1,200, and 800 pairs available in each region where we have production facility. We need to increase our SQ rating for this segment to 5.0 in all three regions: North America, Asia Pacific, and Latin America. In Latin America, we will set enhanced styling and features to 28 and superior material to 28 to achieve the desired SQ rating. Spares to be shipped will be 600 in Latin America and 500 in Asia Pacific and Europe, Africa. The best prices for private label were in the low to mid-30s. In North America, we will reduce the price to $33 to ensure we're making a profit. In Europe, Africa, we will go with $35. In Asia Pacific, we will try a price of $34. Finally, in Latin America, $36 will secure a profit, since demand is likely to increase with our lower prices. We must preemptively add capacity for the future. We can add 2,000 units of capacity in Latin America and 1,000 in Asia Pacific. Final corporate and financial moves. Let's start with celebrity endorsement. The highest competitive bid for endorsements was around $10,000. To secure a celebrity, we will bid $11,000. In corporate citizenship, we will maintain our current efforts but add the institution of a supply code of conduct to boost our image. Finally, under finance and cash flow, we will take advantage of our current lower stock price by repurchasing some stock. We will then issue long-term debt to finance our expansion. We will increase the 10-year bank loan to $60,000 and the 5-year bank loan to $50,000. That's it. That is the complete blueprint you need to recover in your BSG simulation game. You've seen the step-by-step process to change your strategy when competition is too high. We successfully shifted from a losing global differentiation strategy to a high-volume, profitable best-cost strategy. Implement these changes now and watch your company rise from number 4 to the top of the BSG Balanced Scorecard. If this BSG guide helped you, drop a comment below and tell me what year you're implementing this strategy.